So we skipped ahead again. We pick up Queen Jack suited in the small blind on table 2 or table 3. Definitely going to be raising that against this player. And we flop top 2. I like the big bet size, bet 25 cents. He ends up calling. It's a pretty bad turn card for us. Gives him a lot of 2-pair. But it also gives us additional equity with a flush draw. So I would continue betting here. Probably, I kind of like a smaller blocker bet. And that's a pretty bad river for us. It kind of fits our 2-pair if he had some kind of a weird ace high on the flop. So yeah, I mean there's not much we can do given the fact that he had that gut shot. So just, you know, I don't even know if I'd make a note on him. I mean, he seems to be playing very loose and pretty passively. If he raised us at any point, I would probably just get out. If we bet smallish on that turn and he like min raises, I would definitely call. We have odds to continue to try to get a flush or a full house. But as played, I think we played the hand fine. So we jumped ahead again. We pick up King Queen offsuit, and the two kind of weaker players end up calling us, both in position. It's an ace high flop. I would not be bluffing this flop. They've both shown themselves to be both kind of like speculative calling stations, and the other guy ended up being a little bit aggressive. So I just check fold the flop, move on to a better hand. Just wait to make a good top pair hand against either of those guys, and then take him to value town. We pick up 10-7 offsuit in the big blind, which normally we wouldn't get involved in, but the button limps and it's free for us to play. So we end up checking that flop to check fold. On the turn, we pick up a gut shot and an overcard, and we hit our overcard on the river. I like a small value bet there, but once the villain min raises, we're just going to be in bad shape. So don't waste another 2 big blinds by calling that river bet. I like betting there, but then once you're raised, just fold it. All right, there's going to be 2 hands going on, one on table 1, one on table 2. Queen 10 suited, it's a reasonable open from middle position, and King 10 suited versus a early position raise from a fairly short, very loose player and an overcall. I would just fold it. Kind of like we talked earlier. I guess the hand did make the video, but these kind of suited kings, they're just not going to play well post flop. We continuation bet on table 2, and I think it's a good spot to continuation bet. We've got the backdoor clubs, we've got the overcard, we've got backdoor straight draw as well. So lots of different cards that we can barrel. Once the jack comes, it's not a very good card for us in terms of barreling. I would probably just give up on the jack. There's a lot of jacks in his range, and if he has a pocket pair, he's not likely to fold. It looks like he had the jack. So on a very dry flop like that, when it's like a high card and 2 very low cards, and the high card pairs, yeah, I mean, just fold equities is minimal. So unless you actually have a hand or pick up some decent equity, I would not be bluffing there.